Alright, this is what I got here. So I'm gonna make, I keep calling it ratatouille. That's the closest thing that I can equate it to. It might not be exactly ratatouille, but it's in the ballpark. So we'll just call it that. So let's start out with zucchini. This mandolin is the reason I keep doing it, because otherwise I would not have the patience to cut all of this, and I would be not that accurate, and it would just be irregular, and it wouldn't cook that well, and blah blah blah. So there we go. Have a big bowl of veggies now. This is the easy part, and then the harder part is getting them all together in the bowl. Ooh. So continuity. This is the week I'm doing. This weekend I'm doing French onion soup. So I'm going to use a mandolin to cut these onions, and look how well it cuts them, and it'll make the job of cutting 8 onions snap. So let's get moving. All right, this is the stuff. I really like this stuff. Rouse. Apparently it got bought out, so it might not be the same soon, but as for right now, it has a really great flavor to it. It's just really good. So this is 32 ounces. I'm going to put about half on the bottom. Have a nice thick layer of marinara on the bottom, and with that I'm going to make a nice thick layer of eggplant. So the whole bottom is going to be eggplant and onion, and then the rest is the veggies stacked accordingly, or randomly, really. There's not like a rhyme or reason to it. The whole idea is just to roast all these veggies, and this is a much prettier presentation for roasting than just putting them however. Although I do put them however. So see, with like these circles work really well, just to cover the bottom. This is going to be in the oven for around an hour. So I just want to, so we have our stuff here. Let's put the rest of this marinara on. Just I put it all at the bottom the first time, and it just bubbled over, and it just made a mess in my oven. So instead of doing that, I spread it, and I noticed that this goes down and the other stuff goes up, so it really coats it well. Next to the last step, cover it with Italian seasoning. You can do whatever you want, really. I was just taught Italian seasoning will taste really good, and it does. With this marinara and the Italian seasoning, basically you're making a pizza without the crust. So if you're trying to not have too much breading or anything like that, boom, you get your pizza, most of your pizza flavor. I imagine you could even just, if you do this, maybe put some pieces of meat in there, like salami or something like that. That might work too. Cover it up. Now I'm going to put this in the oven for 40 minutes at 375. Alrighty, I got my cheese out. I think everything's looking pretty good. It's been 40, 50. It's been almost 60 minutes, like 55 minutes. So now, the last step, we're going to cheesify it. I've got, this is my favorite cheese, the Tillamook cheese. I think I enjoy it. I think it's really tasty, and I like all of their different cheeses that they make. So this mozzarella. Let's give it a nice covering. All that cheese, and then this part I got some vegan cheese, vegan mozzarella, and I got some last time and I only tasted it. I didn't actually use it, so I'm just gonna make this little corner all vegan. Oh, gotta put the broiler on. At least I used some of it. I almost touched that with my hands. Ooh. Alright. Stay focused here. Let's not rip my body to shreds. Alright. Let's go. A timer for set a timer for 4 minutes, and this is how much time we have left, and it's done. So it just flies when you look at it. You just gotta be vigilant, you know, because you will burn it. And that's that. The vegan cheese is just a tiny bit toasty. The milk cheese is almost done. But the vegan cheese does have a little bit of a toast to it, which is interesting. This is the first time I've used it in actual food making. I've just done taste tests with it. All right, we're done. Man, I love these gloves. See, just the very edge of the vegan cheese, the one that was this is the highest part. You probably can't tell on camera, but there's a bit of a hump right here because the veggies are taller right here. And they just started getting toasty, whereas this looks like a pizza. It's perfect. I guess you can, this just has a higher threshold for temperature because look at this, this is still white. And that's like maybe a quarter of an inch difference in height. It's not like they're monumental, but anyway, it's done. What I like to do is let it sit for about 10 minutes or so. And plus it's so boiling hot that if you cut it and try to eat it now, it wouldn't be that appetizing. It's just too hot, to me at least, I don't know. So let it sit, and there's my dinner, so that's it.